What's good, guys? It's Shazin. So today I'm going to be sharing a story time with you guys that was based on some real-time events that actually just happened a few hours ago, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to make a story time, and since I'm broke and don't have Counter-Strike, I'm going to do fucking Fortnite surfing. So let's get straight to the chase. So basically, I was playing a few games with my old friend, and I was like, hey, let's go downtown, go skateboarding, ride some bikes. He's like, you know what, sure. So he called up some of his friends and they were totally with it. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll meet up at the ice cream shop downtown. And I was like, okay, the ice cream shop, it's not too far away from where I live. Like downtown, like I just gotta take a few turns. Like I'm literally right there. So I was totally with it. I was like, okay, well, I'll meet you at the ice cream shop. So I just kind of grabbed my bag, got a few snacks, and I took my bike and I started hauling ass down the street. And I'm not even gonna lie, like it was the scariest shit ever. And I started using like my like the bike signals, like raise your hand, and then like if you have it like at a 90-degree angle, then that means like you're gonna turn right. If you have your hand like right out, like it's straight, that means that you're turning left. And where I live, traffic is actually a little bit crazy, so I had to be super careful with like anything I did. Anyways, it was like maybe like less than a few miles and I was already like near downtown. There's like this little gas station. It's pretty cool. I used to go there and get Slushies with like my used to be best friend. Anyways, by this point I was taking a left turn to like downtown Knoxville. Like this is where like all the restaurants are, the fancy coffee shops. It's pretty nice. So long story short, I end up getting pretty close to the ice cream shop. Like I'm on the other side of the road, and he's with this one guy that rides a unicycle, a fucking unicycle. Yes, you hear me right, a unicycle. And then he's riding a skateboard, and then this other guy is riding a longboard. So I cross the road. I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, we kind of like talk a little bit, and I'm like, okay, well, like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, why don't we go to that parkour spot? Because we were playing video games together the night before, and he was like, yo, we have this crazy parkour spot where we can, like, get on top of the roofs and stuff and, like, chill and take pictures. So he's like, yeah, sure, we can go to the parkour spot. But before we went to the parkour spot, we decided we'd go just to the gas station, because there's a place behind it. It's kind of nice to skateboard. It's really, like, flat, just to chill. And the one guy was gonna go in there to go get a snack, and I was like, okay. So I line my bike up on the wall, and he walks in, and then my friend brings his skateboard with him inside, and then the other guy brings his longboard inside. And I was new to this group, like I was brand fucking new. Like I didn't know anyone except for the one kid. And I guess there's like these other kids that like to cause trouble around downtown, and they were just like purposely causing fucking havoc. And she was like, hey, have you seen any people, like, ride down here at night because they're kind of, like, fucking around? And I knew exactly who the fuck she was talking about, because every single time I go to eat downtown, there's always, like, a group of fucking kids, like, maybe high schoolers, and they're just, like, smoking a shit ton of pot, like, on top of the roofs, and I'm like, dude, if you're gonna, like, smoke, at least do it in, like, I don't know, maybe not a fucking public area, you dumbass. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, okay, well, I just want to check with you guys. And just walked up to the cashier, handed the money, and we were about to dip. But, so the person that was also with us, he had the longboard. I guess he's friends with the cashier, or like the cashier's like his mom's friend. But she was like, wait, you guys want some fucking slushies? And I'm like, hell yeah. Because I guess the cashier is like friends with the kid's mom. And just wanted to like, I don't know, just give us a fucking slushie. So me and this group of guys, we just like fucking swarm over to the goddamn slushie machine and put all the flavors in. I was really happy. I'm like, hey, like free slushies, let's go. So we were about to like dip, because we're gonna meet up with another friend or guy, I don't fucking know. Ended up getting tired of fucking waiting for this guy, so we ended up going to like this other area behind this like fucking motor shop thingy? I don't know. We were just kind of like chilling there, like just on the roofs and stuff, and eventually this like guy comes up, because we were like standing on the roof, like we had to like jump up a few walls to like actually get on top of like the roof. Anyways, this guy comes out and he's like, can you guys like get the fuck down? Like, what are you doing? And, like, he was pretty chill about it. Like, I wouldn't say that he was rude by any means, but he was like, hey, like, can you get down? And I'm like, okay. So me and this group just get down from the fucking roof. We decided to get to another roof, which is, like, this place, like, you don't have to do anything crazy to get on top of the roof. Like, there's an actual staircase that you could just fucking walk up, and then, boom, you're on top of the coffee shop. So me and these three guys are, like, chilling on the roof, like, trying to text people, see if they want to link up or something, because we're just bored as fucking hell, and we don't really have, like, a lot to do. And eventually this guy's like, okay, well, this other guy wants to link up with his brother, so he comes around, and then we decide to go back on top of the roof that the guy told us to get off of. So we all, like, put our shit down. Like, I throw up my string bag, because when I say these fucking walls were tall, like, one of the guys, like, did, like, a goddamn wall run, like, some Mirror's Edge shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And I was over here, like, struggling to pull myself up on top of the roof, and we're just kind of, like, chilling. Eventually, this guy was just gonna, like, look out, and he looked over the fucking wall, and there was, like, people, like, taking pictures of us. What came to mind of all of us is that they were gonna fucking call the cops on us, because the police station was right down the road. Us immediately fucking grabbed our bikes, unicycles, fucking skateboards, longboards. I don't give a shit what you were riding. Ended up just, like, going to this other motorcycle. I don't even know what it was. It was some sort of, like, auto zone shit, kind of. I don't know. It was, like, kind of abandoned. But we ended up just chilling there. We waited kind of, like, for everything to calm down, and we ended up just going right back where we were, like, near Scoops. That's what the ice cream shop name is, but we ended up just going over there, and there was a lot of high schoolers, and you could already tell that a bunch of the guys were like, ooh, girls, and, like, you could already tell, like, they were just fucking drooling, but I was like, man, fuck that shit, I have a girlfriend. Like, they already seemed kind of petty, they were a little fucking ugly. When I say a little ugly, I mean really fucking ugly, but, like, you could already tell, like, these girls were just really, really, really bad news. So, like, they had some guys with them, they looked like your average fuckboy. But, like, we only passed them, like, a few times, and then we eventually came around the other, like, right side of the road. Like, we were just riding the entire day and, like, just going on top of roofs, doing parkour. I wouldn't even say it was parkour, it was, like, pretty shitty. We were just kind of, like, pulling ourselves up. But, I mean, a few guys were actually going crazy shit. I said before, like, they were doing, like, fucking wall runs, backflips, bullshit, like, I couldn't even think of doing. But, like I said, it just ended up being the four of us, and we were just kind of, like, chilling on the roof. Eventually, the guy came back, and they were about to go, like, get lit. And I was like, yo. I'm like, okay. And then me and the kid that, like, I know, we were like, okay, like, I would, but, you know, I don't want my dad to fucking test me when I get home. So, yeah, like, those guys, they were gonna go to, like, an abandoned house and just get fucking stoned as hell. But me and the other guy, we just kind of went up. We went to go to this restaurant where I live. It's called O'Callahan's, and we just got, like, some water. The lady that waited us was super nice. Like, she didn't charge us for anything. I mean, it's water. Like, what the fuck are you gonna charge? And we were just kind of, like, chilling, and we went down to the ice cream shop because we went by there, like, a bunch of times, but we never actually got fucking ice cream. So we walk in, and then I didn't know this, but the kid that I was with, he was like, yo, like, can I do anything for some free ice cream? And he's like, sure, like, wipe the windows. I was like, dude, I'm like, what can I do to get some ice cream? I'm like, you know, like, help a girl out. And they were like, okay. I'm like, you can fucking clean the games, because they had, like, a few arcade games there. Like, they had, like, this stupid fucking kids car thing that you could ride in. It was really fucking haunted looking. But it started getting a little bit late, so I helped the kid clean up the windows. We got some ice cream. I got sugar-free strawberry because, you know, I had, like, goddamn slushie. I'm not trying to get diabetes. And then I think he got, like, vanilla bean. I don't know. There was a lot of more flavors. Like, there's oatmeal, fucking banana pudding. Those may not sound very appealing, but once you actually try them, it's the best shit you will ever have. And we get our ice cream, we dip, we say thank you, and they're like, no, thank you, like, you just cleaned our goddamn shit. I'm like, dude, just give me some fucking free ice cream, like, what you mean? Anyways, we go to this other fucking place, and there's, like, a food truck, and it's just kind of, like, place to chill. And we go, like, to these little chairs, they lean back, and it's, like, this Zen garden looking shit. We sit there, we eat our ice cream, we talk a little bit. And this kid, like, I hadn't talked to him in a really long time. Like, he was, like, one of my old friends. Like, I don't know, like, oh, we want to hang out more, or, like, some fucking cheesy shit like that. Decided to go back to, like, the fountain, and then we went down to this, there's, like, a bunch of graffiti, and there was, like, these angel wings. It was really, really cool. We took some cool photos. I got down on, like, one knee, got, like, an undershot. It looked pretty sick. But eventually, we kind of went down the road to where he was gonna go, and then we kind of parted, like, oh yeah, well, like, I'll be online later today. So, yeah, I headed home. It was kind of scary because I had to take a left turn in, like, this place with a shit ton of traffic. And I was like, dude, that was, like, some of the best fun I've had in a really long time. Like, we almost got chased by the fucking cops. Like, it was just crazy. And I was like, you know what? I want to make a video about it. So, yeah, that kind of wraps up the end of the video. But, yeah, I had a great time, and I just come out and share this with you guys. So, if you enjoyed the video, I mean, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to. But I will fucking shove my foot up your ass if you do not like the video. And do not fucking test me.